Eggs are healthy, right? That's what we've been told for years. But what if I told you that some of the ways seniors eat eggs every morning could quietly raise your cholesterol, spike inflammation, or even weaken your bones? You see, eggs are powerful, but only if eaten the right way. And in this video, you'll learn the 5 common breakfast mistakes that could turn this nutritious food into a silent threat, especially for adults over 60. Eggs are often called the perfect food, and for good reason. They're rich in protein, choline, and vitamin D, nutrients that support aging brains, muscles, and bones. That's why so many seniors eat them every morning. But here's the problem. It's not always the eggs, it's how they're eaten. Small habits like overcooking the yolk, pairing eggs with processed meats, or using unstable oils can quietly turn this superfood into a daily health risk. Ruth, 70, had eggs every day, but her joints ached and her blood pressure kept climbing. When she changed just a few parts of her breakfast routine, everything shifted. Before you give up eggs or keep eating them the same way, let's look at the 5 silent mistakes that may be working against you, and how to fix them. Mistake number 1, frying eggs in vegetable oil. You wake up, crack a couple of eggs into the pan, and reach for the vegetable oil, just like you've done for years. It feels like the healthy choice. The label even says heart healthy. But here's the truth. Most vegetable oils, like corn, soybean, and canola, are highly processed and loaded with omega-6 fatty acids. When these oils are heated, especially at high frying temperatures, they break down and create inflammatory compounds that can silently damage your joints, arteries, and even your brain over time. This isn't theory. It's well documented. A study published in the Journal of Lipid Research found that oxidized omega-6 fats directly contribute to chronic inflammation, especially in older adults. Robert, 71, thought he was doing everything right. He avoided butter, used vegetable oil for every meal, and followed his doctor's advice from the 1990s. But his arthritis flared up more often, and blood work showed high markers of inflammation. His rheumatologist asked one simple question: what oil are you cooking with? That's when Robert made the switch. So, what should you use instead? Extra virgin olive oil, rich in polyphenols, stable at medium heat, avocado oil, neutral taste, great for higher temperatures, grass-fed butter or ghee, flavorful and contains anti-inflammatory CLA. These fats don't just avoid inflammation, they support healthy aging, especially when used in moderate amounts. Next time you cook eggs, think of your oil as more than just a cooking tool. It's either protecting your body or quietly working against it. Mistake number 2, pairing eggs with white bread or processed meats. Eggs may be packed with nutrition, but what you eat with them can quietly undo all those benefits. Many older adults still start their day with a classic: eggs, white toast, and a couple slices of bacon or ham. It's fast, it's familiar, and it tastes good. But here's the hidden danger. Refined carbs plus processed meats create a metabolic storm. White bread spikes blood sugar rapidly, especially in the morning when insulin sensitivity is lower. Add processed meats, which are loaded with sodium, nitrates, and inflammatory compounds, and your arteries and digestive system are under pressure before you even leave the house. In a large 2020 study, published in BMJ, processed meats were linked to a higher risk of heart failure in adults over 65, especially when combined with low-fiber diets. Margaret, 66, used to make an egg sandwich every morning: white toast, ham, cheese, and a little butter. But by 10 a.m., she felt bloated, foggy, and hungry again. Her doctor suggested a food journal, and that's when she noticed the pattern. After swapping her breakfast pairings, she didn't just feel lighter. Her energy stayed stable until lunchtime. The fix isn't giving up eggs. It's choosing better partners. Swap white bread for whole grain sourdough or sprouted grain toast. Replace bacon or deli meats with sliced avocado, steamed spinach, or fermented cabbage. Add a side of berries or grapefruit to increase fiber and antioxidants. These swaps don't just protect your heart. They help your breakfast actually fuel you instead of draining you. Do you pair your eggs with toast or bacon? What's your go-to breakfast combo, and is it helping or hurting your health? Tell us in the comments. Your answer might surprise someone. Mistake number 3, overcooking the yolk until it turns gray. You probably thought hard-boiled eggs were the safest, healthiest option. No oil, no mess, just protein. But if your egg yolks are turning pale yellow or grayish-green, something's gone wrong, and your body might be paying the price. When egg yolks are overcooked, the cholesterol inside them oxidizes. This process creates compounds that are not only harder to digest, but also linked to increased inflammation and arterial stiffness, two major risks for seniors. A study in nutrition and metabolism found that oxidized cholesterol contributes to plaque formation in arteries more aggressively than unoxidized forms. This means that well-meaning habits like boiling eggs for too long or pan-frying them until dry may be quietly working against your heart and brain. David, 69, boiled his eggs every morning, 10, sometimes even 12 minutes. "I like them solid," he said. "No goo." But his nutritionist showed him the science. Overcooked yolks lose valuable nutrients like choline, lutein, and omega-3s, while producing unwanted oxidative compounds. So, he changed his method. Instead of boiling until dry, he started soft boiling for just 6 minutes, or poaching eggs gently. The result? His digestion improved, meals felt lighter, and his cholesterol readings improved over 3 months. Here's how to fix it. For soft-boiled eggs, 6 minutes in boiling water, then into cold water. For poached, simmer gently in water with a splash of vinegar. For sunny side up, cook slowly on low heat until whites are set, but yolk stays golden and runny. A slightly runny yolk doesn't just taste better, it protects your body far better than you think. Mistake number 4. Skipping the yolk entirely for years. Egg yolks were blamed for high cholesterol. Doctors, magazines, and even food labels pushed older adults to choose egg whites over whole eggs, believing it was the safer, heart-friendly option. But science has evolved, and today we know that the yolk is the most nutrient-rich part of the egg. It contains over 90% of the egg's vitamins and minerals, including vitamin D for bones, choline for brain function, lutein for eye health, and omega-3s to reduce inflammation. By tossing the yolk, seniors are unknowingly throwing away what their aging bodies need most. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found no significant link between moderate egg consumption and cardiovascular risk in healthy older adults. In fact, eating 1 to 2 whole eggs daily was associated with better nutrient status and improved cognitive performance. Linda, 73, had spent 10 years eating nothing but egg whites. Her breakfast was always the same: egg white scramble, dry toast, black coffee. But when a DEXA scan revealed early signs of bone thinning, her doctor asked about her vitamin D intake. She was surprised to learn that the yolk, yes, the part she always avoided, was one of nature's best food sources of vitamin D. With guidance, she began eating whole eggs again, just 1 a day, paired with greens and whole grains. 6 months later, her follow-up scan showed improvement. And more importantly, she felt stronger, sharper, and more energized in the morning. Don't fear the yolk. Unless your doctor advises otherwise, 1 or 2 whole eggs per day, especially in a balanced meal, can nourish your brain, bones, and body far more than egg whites ever could. Have you ever skipped the yolk thinking it was safer? Or do you love a full egg with a runny center? Comment below, yolk or no yolk. Mistake. Number 5. Eating eggs. Without any vegetables or fiber, eggs are packed with nutrients, but they don't contain any fiber. And when you eat a protein and fat-rich food like eggs without fiber, your body struggles to digest it efficiently. Without fiber, digestion slows, blood sugar levels rise faster, and your liver has a harder time processing dietary cholesterol. Over time, this can lead to gut sluggishness, mid-morning fatigue, and even higher LDL cholesterol, especially in adults over 60, whose metabolism is already slowing down. One study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that meals combining eggs with high-fiber vegetables significantly improved satiety, blood sugar stability, and lipid metabolism compared to eggs alone. Tony, 65, used to eat the same breakfast every day: 3 fried eggs, a piece of toast, and black coffee. He said it filled him up until 10 a.m. when the crashes started: low energy, brain fog, and stomach discomfort. After a routine checkup, his dietitian suggested a simple shift. Instead of cutting eggs, she asked him to add just one handful of spinach and a side of fresh fruit. The results shocked him. His energy stabilized, he felt lighter, and even his cholesterol numbers nudged in the right direction. Here's the fix: sauté a handful of spinach, kale, or bell peppers with your eggs. Add a side of tomato slices, avocado, or grapefruit, or stir in chia seeds or ground flaxseed for a fiber boost. Small additions. Big results. Eggs are the star, but fiber is the partner that makes the whole meal work. Eggs are still one of the best foods for healthy aging, if you stop making these mistakes. It's not about giving them up. It's about upgrading how you eat them. Swap the oil, keep the yolk, don't forget the greens. Start with just one of these corrections, and your breakfast will work for you, not against you. Tell us in the comments, which mistake surprised you the most, and what change will you try tomorrow? And in our next video, we'll reveal 3 healthy breakfast foods that are secretly making seniors tired and inflamed. You'll want to avoid number 2 for sure.